Did you know that your feet play a pivotal role in walking, running, jumping, and pretty much every activity that involves being on your feet? Whether you're recovering from a foot or ankle injury, dealing with pain, or just want to maximize your performance and build a stronger foundation, training your feet specifically can make a huge difference. Today, I'm going to show you practical exercises to improve range of motion, control, and strengthen the muscles around your feet and ankles. We'll start with a quick review of foot and ankle anatomy, then move into a progression of exercises from beginner to advanced. Let's get started. Before the exercises, let's quickly cover the basics. The muscles controlling your feet can be divided into three main groups: the triceps surae, that's your calf muscles; extrinsic foot muscles, these originate outside the foot and insert into the foot. A good example is the extensor hallucis longus, which lifts your big toe. Intrinsic foot muscles, these originate and insert entirely within the foot. An example is the abductor hallucis, which moves your big toe outward. The intrinsic muscles are especially important for balance, standing, walking, and providing structural stability, particularly to the medial longitudinal arch during the push-off phase of gait. Your foot has three main arches: medial longitudinal arch, lateral arch, transverse arch. These arches work together to distribute weight, absorb shock, and allow dynamic movement. A few important things to know. First, most foot intrinsic exercises will also involve the extrinsic muscles to some degree. That's normal and fine. Second, there are no universal best foot exercises. What you choose depends on your goals, injury history, and current tolerance. Third, the exercises I'll show follow a rough continuum: lower intensity and lower load on the left side, progressing to higher intensity and higher load on the right side. For example, if you're recovering from an injury and just want to walk pain-free, stick mostly to the lower intensity options. If you're an athlete aiming to sprint or jump, you'll eventually need to progress toward the higher load exercises. Start barefoot, heels on the ground. First variation, curl all your toes underneath you, then spread and lift them as high as possible. Repeat this sequence. Towel variation, place a towel on the floor, use your toes to scrunch and pull it toward you, then spread your toes to release. Ball grab, use your toes to pick up a small ball, lift it off the ground for a few seconds, then place it back down. Finally, toe yoga, lift just your big toe while keeping the other 4 toes down. Then reverse. Lift the 4 smaller toes while keeping the big toe pressed down. Alternate. These build basic control and coordination. Adduction. Place a towel or cloth between your toes and squeeze for a few seconds, then relax. You can also use a pen tip between toes for resistance. Abduction. Lift all toes, then lower them one by one, starting with the pinky toe, trying to keep them spread as wide as possible the whole time. These can be surprisingly challenging at first. Practice and repetition will improve your control quickly. Sit first to learn it. Draw the base of your big toe toward your heel to shorten and lift the arch, while keeping your forefoot and heel flat on the ground. Avoid curling your toes. Once mastered sitting, progress to standing on 2 legs, then single leg. Advanced, hold the short foot position during squats, single leg deadlifts, or other exercises. Do 2 to 4 sets of 30 to 60 seconds, multiple times per week. Barefoot, loop a resistance band around your big toe. Flex the big toe down against the band while keeping the other toes still. Control the return. You can do this long sitting or standing. For more range standing, elevate your foot on a step or block. Aim for 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 20 reps, multiple times per week. These address the criticism that basic exercises don't load the foot enough for running or jumping. First, standing big toe flexion isometric against an inclined surface. Place your big toe on a 30 to 45 degree wedge or slant board. Push hard into it for 3 to 5 seconds at 60 to 100% effort. Accumulate 60 seconds total work. Progress to single leg or add weight. Second, foot bridge. Elevate your heel and big toe on small plates or books. Lean slightly forward. Hold the arch position for 3 to 12 seconds. Accumulate 60 to 120 seconds total. Again, progress to single leg and added load. For a more comprehensive approach, foot and ankle strength, heel raises. Also ankle dorsiflexion, inversion, eversion. Balance and proprioception, single leg stand. Add reaches or perturbations. Use a wedge under heel to emphasize forefoot. Other lower body exercises, single leg deadlifts, step downs, lunges, optionally holding short foot position. Finally, plyometrics for athletic performance include horizontal/forward components for better transfer to sprinting. Examples: rebound ankle jumps, penguin marches as a starter, vertical and horizontal jumps, submaximal to maximal, two leg to single leg. Program: 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 30 seconds or 4 to 10 reps, 2 to 4 days per week. Quick mobility options: toe flexion, manually curl toes or stand with toes tucked underfoot. Toe extension, pull toes back with hands, rock forward in split stance or load back foot in split squat. Ankle dorsiflexion, half kneeling or split stance, knee dries over toes. Ankle plantar flexion, stretch top of foot over edge or in low kneel. Do barefoot or in shoes based on comfort and exercise. 3 main scenarios: rehab, after injury or immobilization, start low load and progress. Performance, athletes in sprint/jump sports include loaded isometrics, foot bridges, and plyometrics. Personal goals, anyone wanting stronger, more resilient feet, add 1 to 2 foot drills consistently. Bonus note, minimalist shoes have evidence showing they can increase foot muscle size and strength when used for walking/running, worth considering if they feel comfortable. There you have it, a complete guide to building stronger, more controlled feet and ankles. Pick the exercises that match your goals and tolerance, stay consistent, and you'll notice better stability, less pain, and improved performance. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, leave a comment telling me your biggest foot issue or what you want next, and subscribe with notifications on. Thanks for watching. Train smart and take care of those feet. See you in the next one.